my beautiful G's, and welcome back to a new video here on the It's a Waste YouTube channel. In today's video we will paint several pieces. Well, the pieces are already done, therefore they are from 2023. So these are all pieces where scrap cans were highly involved. The topic of this video is scrap cans. I collect scrap cans, I'm a big scrap can hoarder. I've always at least 3 boxes in my studio full of scrap cans, and at the paint stash it's even worse. So yeah, I use scrap cans a lot for my canvases that I make in the studio, also for backgrounds in pieces and sometimes for all pieces. Now we jump into the parts where I do voiceover stuff and you won't see my face. So yeah, I'll be back at the end.
This is my most recent canvas that I'm working on based on the wall that I painted with Chicken Ref. That was my last upload before this video. Later on in this one we will also use some footage from that piece. So of course I'm using the leftovers from that piece for doing the fill-in of the canvas, because same color scheme. In my place really nothing goes to waste. Keeping some boxes of spray cans in the studio is always a good idea, and of course not only for canvases but also for other projects like this one, the Style on Tiles project. For those of you who follow me on Instagram as well, you have seen that I've been painting on tiles since 2021 or something, somewhere around there, but I never published a video about it, and that will come later on. I wanted to do some more stuff on tiles and then I will drop some of those. Maybe one comes a little bit earlier. Lots of scrap cans were used in this project. And also this project that you might have already seen, where I painted Graff on a box of spray paint. So yeah, canvases, projects in studio, great way to use your scrap cans. But of course, we also want to talk about walls. For this scrap can piece, I wanted to get rid of a lot of yellows, reds and pinks. Colors I use a lot in my pieces, and of course when you use that color a lot, you also have a lot of scrap cans. So I did messy background, messy fill-in, all blending into each other with a black outline, and then I used the same colors as the fill-in for the shine as well. Always feel great to create a piece with almost nothing. This is one of the walls that is going to have a separate video coming out next week on Friday. If you liked any of the canvases you've seen before, there is a possibility that you will win one if you help me to that 1K subscribers. Tag the subscribe button with your tag, make it yours, and don't miss out on any of my other videos. On to the next piece. On this piece we used gold fill-in, and then after that we paint a detail with using the scraps. Whenever I paint with gold or chrome, I never try to have scraps. I always take the most empty ones with me and finish those first. After the gold, quick outline, and we go straight in the detail because we're talking this whole piece on the Friday after the next Friday. Let's hop into the detail. So the idea behind the whole piece was I didn't want to do a basic gold piece with white outline. It's a classic, but not really what you want to paint all the time. So I took some scrap cans and I pushed open a little part in the piece, and that's where I put all the colors in to not make it a monochrome piece. The yellow and green were scraps, the red is a scrap, the outline was a scrap, multiple black scrap cans, one leftover 600ml from backgrounds. Always a little tricky for outlines when you're not used to it, but when they're almost empty, they have that nice line. I don't know, I really feel it always. I took the same colors from the fill-in for the shines, but opposite. So where the yellow is on top, the green is the shine, and where the green is, the yellow is the shine. I might use this color scheme on a whole piece because I really dig it. Let's go into the next part about the scrap can. I always really like this fire background details. I did it on a sticker, I'm doing it now on the canvas, I did it on this wall. And when you do it on a wall, it's a great way to get rid of the red and green and orange scrap cans that you have laying around everywhere. Well, I do. I always have some fuller cans with me as a backup because you don't want to run out on orange or yellow when you're painting fire. I want to do a whole separate video about effects that will look a little bit more like this video, but I still have to paint some pieces for that, so that will come later.
And of course, all these pieces have a lot of scrap cans in them. But I still think that using scrap cans for your canvas work is the best way to get rid of your scrap cans. I use them on stickers, canvases, tiles, boxes, my walls, everywhere. Scrap cans are your best friends, especially when you're poor. If you don't have money for cans and you still have a lot of scrap cans, there's always a way to build a piece like that. And especially on my beginner days, money was low, scrap cans were high. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you will learn something about the use of a scrap can and where you can use your scrap cans for. And let me know if you have anything else that you use your scrap cans for, or if you don't collect your scrap cans at all. Please always get rid of your cans on a good way, don't throw them in the bushes. Yeah, that's it for this one.